I'm going to be going up to arraignments again today, this time with Merle Bradshaw. Intense guy, nice, and see what he says.
Have a seat. Taylor's supposed to start a trial today. Taylor called in sick. I'm putting you on the case.
So you want me to go up and continue the trial date then?
Tucker, have a seat. Taylor's left the office. You're taking over his caseload. Satchel is starting tomorrow, taking over for you at arraignments. You train him.
How do you want me to do that?
Well, I'd prefer you do a good job of it. Okay, Tucker, grab that stack of files, look for the DCHs, look for any warrants, other pending matters, concurrent felony cases in particular, and potential mental health issues. Look at the PC deck, see if there are any obvious errors.
How can I tell if there are mental health issues?
Okay, you see a bunch of dismissals. Those are the ones with the deed to the right of the previous case. Those are dismissals. If they're not DV related, mental health is an issue. Good chat. I'll meet you at the elevator in 10 minutes.
I've been through the police reports, the 911 call, the surveillance video. I've interviewed the victim, jail phone calls. I think I've covered all my bases.
So?
I think he did it.
Davis. Yeah. I'd like to have a client brought down to an interview room tomorrow in the AM. That is the guy. How did you know? What? Well, now, Davis, I don't think that poop smear is the preferred nomenclature. Well, it's a bit of a pejorative. No, Reggie. I was not aware that Mount Rainier was a kaiju nest. How much time? Well, I looked at the sentencing guidelines, I looked at your criminal history, and, well, maximum would be life imprisonment. There, Mr. Duval, we'll see what? Is this Daryl Duval? God damn it, Pearl. What does that mean? Well, it means normally this is where I would tell you to go fuck yourself, but I'm trying hard to think about not telling you to go fuck yourself in the hopes that I won't actually tell you to go fuck yourself. Well, how big are we talking about here? Well, even at 200 feet, unless the bastard could fly. Well, JBLM is minutes away by fighter jet. Well, what I'm trying to say is your kaiju would be paced before it even got to Enum Claw. That's why JBLM is there. Well, now you've given me something to think about. I don't know what's wrong with me either. Well, I guess I'm going through a bit of a transitional stage. Okay, listen, so the judge has... No, Reggie, I am not a Freemason. Why not? Because I don't like clubs in general. The last time I wore a stupid hat, I got head lice. And patted the children on the head and questioned beggars and looked down into the kitchens of houses and up to the windows and found that everything could yield him pleasure. Bro, why do I feel like I'm reading a PC declaration for a voyeurism case? Well, I can't tell you what to do, Reggie, but I can tell you what your options are. Option A, you take the meds with water. Option B, you get strapped to a gurney and they give you the meds intramuscularly. Yeah, that's a shot in the ass. Well, I might consider the same course of action in your position, but as your attorney, I'd have to advise against it. We have what you would call a division of labor between attorney and client. Fortunately for you, if you are inclined to be naturally lazy, you'll be glad to hear that I do all the heavy lifting. I don't know if the judge is a Freemason. No, I will not ask him. Our job is to test the quality, veracity, and sufficiency of the state's case. That's the job. It's the jury's job to determine guilt or innocence. And I don't envy them for it. If your client decides to call Red Right 88, well, you put on your Brian Sipe jersey and you do the best you can with the play that's been called. Listen, as an attorney, you cannot afford yourself the luxury of wondering whether your client is guilty or innocent. Think of the public defender as being in quality control. We are the IRS agents of the criminal justice system. Don't forget to pay attention to everything and prioritize nothing. Listen, Tucker, you ask all the questions you have to. It's the best way to learn this job. And if you could make them all as hilariously naive as this one, I would be most appreciative.
Oh yeah, I seen that water coming. And I said, Billy, you get in here, you grab that vacuum. And I wrapped him around, yes I did, and you know what? We lived. So, people may say I'm white trash, but I'm saver. Okay, that's what I do.